Hi there, hello and welcome to the channel. The addiction today is simple. Did my remix and early access game plan actually pay off and make me insane amounts of gold, or was I completely wrong? So grab that coffee, please get comfy and let's find out. I had a game plan that started 1 month ago from when this video was first made. This game plan was simple to accomplish honestly, but it came with risks. The idea was for me to spend all my available free downtime I had on farming for reagents in-game, but not to actually sell anything at all. Instead, I would farm just for reagents with the sole intentions to only store and hold absolutely everything I get. I would only stack and save until the end of the Mists of Pandaria remix event ends, and when early access to the War Within begins. So for the past month, that is exactly what I have been doing. I stacked and saved every single reagent I farmed, and what you are about to see is my final results from doing so. Farming for only 2 maybe 3 hours or less per day due to life and work. But as you can clearly see for yourself, I was still able to obtain a decent amount of different reagents within that time period. Please understand that this video is by far no way any form of showing off. Look at me and how much gold I made doing this nonsense. It's just not my style or how I operate, period. The sole aim to this video is to just show to you, no matter what class you play, whether you are new or old, no matter how little or how much free time you have to play and farm in WoW. This method to making gold simply works every single time. The way I normally present my result videos is completely different to most result videos you will see on YouTube. Most videos will just show you their TSM ledgers and then give you some form of explanation on certain items, which is okay, I guess. I, however, much prefer to do things differently to everyone else, by using something I call live sales. I have nothing to hide at all, and would rather show you actual sales of items as they happen on screen and in front of you. Just further showing you how potent and effective this gold-making method really is. On screen now is the complete footage of myself posting items, and all the live sales up until the point where I have nothing more to place. I will leave timestamps below if you would like to skip forward to my final thoughts and results. So please sit back with your coffee and relax as I try to amaze you not only with my gold making skills, but my DJ remixing skills too, so please enjoy and I shall be back shortly.
That was my train of thought.
Coming to the end of the first part to this video, and as you can clearly see, I just made some extremely good gold just while I was posting my items on the auction house. The plan is to leave what I have just posted and what has not sold already on the auction house for only 24 hours and doing at least one undercut scan in between. But as it stands, and before I logged off for the night, I had already sold 321 reagents, making me 143k gold. And with a potential profit of 1.2 million in gold if everything sells overnight. I was able to log into WoW around midday the next day, which was when I decided to run my first and only undercut scan and repost everything afterwards. With the plan to leave everything once again on the auction house, giving my items plenty of time to be sold or just simply be undercut. So jumping forward slightly, and at the end of the only repost I did for these results. You can see that I have not opened any mail as of yet, but I have 695 mails in the post box currently, and as TSM can only show 100 mails at a time. That is why you only see 181k gold, trust me when I say that figure is so much more. So allow me to jump ahead one last time, to my final thoughts and results, and honestly, you are about to see why this is my favorite and preferred method to making gold above all else. And I will explain why. As stated, my preferred method to making extremely good gold is to use the tried and tested stack and save method, which simply never fails, period. Yes, I love farming in World of Warcraft with a passion, but I also have a life, a full-time job and other commitments that do come first, just like most farmers in WoW. But using this method as my sole way to make gold just works for me, as there is just no form of pressure to go out and farm for reagents at all. I do not need to worry about prices on reagents and which has the best price tag currently. None of this affects the stack and save method. I farm with the mentality that quantities over quality is best. What I mean by this is simple. I farm to stack and save large amounts of reagents and not stressing about reagent prices at all. Prices will forever constantly change on a live market, it's how a marketplace tends to work normally. I want to make as much gold as possible from all the reagents I spent time on farming, that is the whole point after all. If I am not happy with the current reagent price, I just will not sell them yet. Instead, I will just stack and save them until a later date and when prices are far better. I will never farm for reagents, then automatically rush straight to the auction house to sell them, and at whatever current prices they are that day. To me, this way to making gold is a complete waste of your time and hard-earned reagents. Some of you may hate this sadly, but like always, I am only being truthful and honest with what I am about to say. The key to success making gold in World of Warcraft, no matter what expansion we are in, is simply being able to be patient. Patience and picking the right times to sell is where you will make the most amount of gold for your reagents, period. Hands down, no questions asked. And what you have been seeing on screen is 100% proof of what I speak of. The main reason for the delay on this video was because of this also. I was waiting for that perfect window to sell all my reagents in-game. That one moment when there would be the most amount of players online, which would only improve chances on my reagents being sold, and it worked, of course. I decided to wait to sell what I had until the overlap between the end of the Mists of Pandaria remix ended and early access to the War Within was about to begin. And at 8 PM on the day early access went live is when I sold absolutely everything I had stored up, and as you can clearly see, it paid off big time. The auction house and mail box system in-game has been experiencing problems also, and lately has been rather slow compared to how it was normally. Cancelling Undercut auction post takes forever now and feels laggy, and some items actually getting stuck in the mail when cancelled is annoying. I had about 340k worth in gold of good reagents stuck in the mail, which I could only get to once I cleared the 1000 plus mails filled with gold I already had stored up from all the auction house sales the past 24 hours. So I just reposted them and made a further 65k gold a couple of hours later. So in total I made 845.8k gold, farming on average 2, maybe 3 hours a day on my downtime, for 1 complete month, farming at my own pace and speed. And not worrying at all about prices, just using my stack and save method and not just selling reagents for peanuts when I first get them. I think I have proven that this method to gold making is just epic and works for me, so why can it not work for you too? The sole aim to this video was to only show that no matter how much or how little time you may have to play and farm in WoW, no matter what reagent you farm for, using the stack and save method combo with a little patience and picking prime times to sell will always make you gold, and the best part is just how simple and effective this truly is. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope this gave you some motivation to at least give this method to making gold a try. It really does work well, as you just seen. Please do not forget to hit that like and subscribe buttons. If you enjoyed this video, maybe make a comment. It really does help the channel to grow. Thank you. For me, however, I am off farming, so like always farmers, stay away from the crazy people, and please stay cool and safe out there.